Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today, I am joined here with Zelazor.
Heyo.
And we're going to be looking at a nice lineup of apocalyptic coasters. So stay tuned and let's check them out. Welcome back, everybody. If you guys are new here, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Come join us on Discord. And if you want to get priority spotlight, check out my Patreon page. Links are down in the description below. And with that out of the way, I want to introduce you guys to Zelazor. So, I think this deserves a proper introduction, and a lot of the Planko fans might not know this, but me and Zelazor, the first time we ever met, we were skinny dipping in radioactive waste in front of a giant space station, so I'll play a clip of that here. Now you gotta make a pose.
Oh, man.
Put your hands on your hips or something. No, not you. You crouch back down. Perfect.
This is ridiculous.
Wonderful.
This has got to be the best thing ever.
I know. How could you hate on this game? Come on.
Got so many good ones.
I know, but all my load screens are gonna be naked people. Somebody
I'm still
likes
naked.
his underpants, yeah.
I forgot.
So yeah, that's where I met Zelazor, and ever since we got nuclear radiated in front of a space station, we've been good friends ever since. Zelazor became a moderator for the channel, or the Fallout 76 community, as well as the Channel 5 Discord, which are separate from the Planet Coaster Discord. And then now he is the hot dog squad in Planet Coaster. He's a great builder. He won the last contest with the Bernardo's Burrito. So the best shop in the entire contest goes to Zelazor, a builder with 89 out of 90 points. Who docked this man?
Yeah.
Plus.
And in fact, you won that contest before I even knew who you were. So I was not biased at all. I didn't even know who Zelazor was. It was only then after the contest that we started playing Fallout 76. So fun little history there. Zelazor is part of the Hot Dog Squad in terms of moderator. The Hot Dog Squad is for people who want to be involved a little bit more on the show. So with that being said, Zelazor does want to take a stab at making some of his own videos or joining me on my videos. Yeah, we're working on some stuff right now, and at the time of this recording, you guys should see an episode from him later this week. And you have already seen Synchros do episodes and even Wix in the past. So welcome to the squad, Zelazor.
Thank you very much.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, I think it was the whole story, actually. How we got to this point.
Right? So yeah, it's been great fun. With all that out of the way, what you guys are going to be looking at, or what you've been seeing in the background, is some clips of apocalyptic creations. And we did a little mini contest in Discord just to basically get some themes going that we hadn't showed off in the bundles yet. By the time this video is airing, you guys would have gotten a good feel for the bundle spotlights, and these are, I guess, themes that we were really low on. So I did a little mini contest. People cranked out some stuff. So shout out to everyone who participated in that. And with that being said, we had 6 apocalyptic coasters, 6 Planko, 5 steampunk, and those are what are going to be airing over the next 2 weeks. So a nice mixture of different themes, and that's all the creations there. So feel free to keep submitting your coasters, guys. We need as many blueprints for these bundles because they go out quickly. Having said that, we're out of apocalyptic, Planko, and steampunk. We're dry, so make more. Let's jump into the first creation of the day, shall we, Zelazor?
Yes, let's go. Destrui, a launch coaster by our expert builder, Kun B. And here he says,
"Hey, John, made a new coaster. Made it a while ago, but enjoy. Don't forget to slip on your pantoffles." Why'd he call me John? What the hell? He's never done with an H too.
Yeah, because Kun B, so he's Dutch. So we say John, and normally we write it like this.
Okay.
And
well,
we always shorten people's names, so Johnny becomes John, but you get f***ing triggered, so let's just make it jump.
I'm not triggered. And so our next creation of the day is Armageddon, created by...
Bye now.
Bye now. Here we go, everybody. We have a Cloud Runner launch coaster, or winged launch coaster. And here's a look at the stats if you want to take a closer look at them. Number of inversions 5, airtime count 4, the total of 1 second of airtime total. Max speed 60 miles per hour. Got some good length on there. Should be a fun one. So we'll take a closer look at it once we give this a ride. And with that said, let's get on this.
Yeah.
Did you see the coaster?
Yes.
Was it good? Oh my god. Sorry if that sounded rude. I was distracted looking at OBS. So we didn't really mention this, but me and Zelgzar have been messing around with recording software for like the last 8 hours, and it's been a nightmare.
Yeah,
There was an update to Planet Coaster on August 13th, and it's done something to OBS. And as I'm looking at it, it's looking like it's stuttering, and I'm hoping the coaster wasn't too terrible. And it almost feels like it's getting worse as we go. And so the intro we actually recorded with Shadowplay, but Shadowplay won't record my mouse. So I can't be like, oh, look at this detail here and show you guys in Shadowplay because you won't see what I'm clicking on.
Yeah.
And I tried everything to fix that. It doesn't work. I tried everything to fix OBS. I recorded other games with OBS. Butter smooth. Perfect. So if it looks choppy, that's not my game because I'm actually getting 80 FPS right now. So there's been something extremely wrong with the last update in terms of Planet Coaster. I don't know what's going on. So if this episode looks a little choppy, we're going to try to clean it up for the next one. I might have to use Shadowplay, but then you won't see my mouse anymore. I don't know what to do, but this really screws up my life in general.
Yeah. So do you have any tips or?
Yeah, well, I mean, it'll probably be like, by the time this airs, I would have hopefully figured it out by then. So yeah, tips won't really help me in a month from now.
Maybe for other people struggling with this. We've been doing this for seriously 8-9 hours.
We're recording this
like...
August 27th, and this video should be airing September 16th. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I figure it out before the next video, and my apologies if this is kind of choppy, and my apologies to Kuhn because I didn't really pay attention to your coaster. So what'd you think, Zalixar?
Well, let's ride it again, shall we?
I guess we could do that. All right, so we give it another ride. I recorded in Shadowplay. Now this is gonna be such a mess to edit. Now we're back at OBS. I can see it skipping around. So for me, the coaster was a little bit rough in some spots. Could use a little bit more smoothing in certain areas, but I think the layout was generally pretty fun.
Yeah, it made it feel almost a bit like it was crawling through the post-apocalyptic landscape. You know?
Right. Yeah, definitely. I like the broken bridges that you got here. It's really hard to do this like architecture stuff like with a 4K blueprint. You know, the bridges,
well
the
done.
roads. Yeah, it is really well done.
Right.
Overgrown
Like
buildings.
Yeah. The building and the 2 bridges and station.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at OBS and it says it's getting 43 FPS. That's clearly not right.
No.
All right. OBS is running a little bit smoother now, hopefully. Hopefully it stays that way. Jeez, this is going to be such a mess. I'm going to have to splice together 6 different recordings, and I'm so distracted today. It's been a hell of a night trying to get this to work. So at least we're seeing some creations here. Maybe some people can help us out in the comments where I missed out. You can help me out on this one here today. Give me a little bit of a pass on this because I'm preoccupied trying to make sure that the quality of the video is good, but the feedback is suffering. But very fun post-apocalyptic creation by Kuhn here today. Any final thoughts Zelizor.
I just really loved the work you did on those bridges, and you know, a whole park would be maybe a cool next step. If you're...
Definitely. Yeah, we need some asphalt under here as well instead of grass. Should have probably made a custom map for that. Boom. All right, let's move on to the next creation of the day, Armageddon, created by CXMMABUM. It's Kermex Bum, one of our Discord new builders, and here they say,
This is my first coaster blueprint. Armageddon is a launched wing coaster themed around the end of the world. A mysterious evil force is bringing around the end of the world as we know it. Fly around and discover the destruction that will be the end of us all.
dun dun dun. The end of the world. No, how's it go? It's the end of the world as we know it, right? Something
I don't know the song.
like
Sorry.
Bare Naked Ladies or something. I don't know. Anyways,
Anyway.
okay. So we're gonna be looking at a winged launch cloud runner again, but it's a different. Okay, he kept the train as an actual winged coaster. So here's a look at all the stats. Green across the board. Pretty good track length on there. Biggest drop 25 meters. Okay, not too many inversions, not too much airtime, but short and sweet.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, let's give this a ride, shall we? Boom. All right, I was watching the coaster through OBS on my other screen, and it looked like it was running and handling it pretty good, so I'm happy with that. A few little tweaks in the settings and we might be okay. I still see a little bit of jitters, I think, just a tiny little bits of hitches. But anyways, with that out of the way, I think some of this was actually pretty cool. If I'm going to be brutally honest, from a distance, it's not that appealing.
No, it's not really. And the coaster itself could have used some. I mean, there's that first drop, pretty rough when you get into the giant pit of lava.
I think there's some interesting concepts, though, with all these things rushing by your face. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. It was pretty interesting with the red glow coming in, and I like the little effects. Like they slammed into the wall as we're coming through here. So as you're on the ride, you just kind of get the sense of chaos, and with the buildings and the stuff, like you get like a little bit of a facade going. So on the rider seat, it feels more immersive than it does looking at it, right? And I think it had some good elements. But as you see here, I didn't watch these people. I didn't see them from the rider seat. Did you?
No. I think they're just a bit late. The trigger should be a bit earlier.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a little bit more chaos. And Planet Coaster does have these new pieces, like building wall pieces. Like you can make
the facades.
The facades, yeah. You can make a city out of that. And I would have tried to take more of that of approach rather than trying to make these boxes, right?
Yeah, also because, you know, you can save a lot of pieces while using the facade.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, especially that beginning at the station, where you're just staring into this big box. If you would have made that like a crumbled building, probably would have given a bit more that apocalyptic vibe. I
agree.
Than what
and
you have right now.
I would also just do away with that entirely.
What I normally use is the screens.
Okay. Are they bigger?
You know, so the screens, they're like 32 meters.
Okay.
So they, you'd only need 4 or 6 to cover up that whole area, and they're gray or black. Help you out.
That's an option, or you could just leave it up to people to paint with asphalt. It's pretty much the same color right there. And boom, right? You barely tell the difference. So that's how I would treat it in the future. And now you have 400 pieces to build, some facade buildings this way, so it feels like you're racing past the buildings. And that way, no matter which way you're coming at it in the coaster perspective, you're seeing buildings and you're feeling like you're in a city. And I don't really feel like these give you the feeling of a city, but it does have this interesting look to it when you're going through it on a coaster.
It's almost like some alien species invaded.
Yeah.
These barriers, and I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Would make sense if there was like a Diablo in the middle or something. You could build that with 400 pieces from your floor.
Yeah, or on the workshop if you, you know.
Oh yeah, use one. Yeah.
A lot of cool creations on there.
Yeah, very strong effort here from Kazumgumbum, one of our Discord new builders. Great. You're gonna have to let me know how to say your name in the future. And let's move on to the next creation of the day.
Perses, made by our Discord master builder Darks. And here he says,
What's up, Johnny? I'm back with a new 4K blueprint called Perses. It's a compact post-apocalyptic steampunk coaster creation. Hope you enjoy it, Darks. Path instructions, we're not listening to that today because we're not doing paths, all right? Unless you really want to hear it. It says 4 meter, 15 range, angle snap, you know. Okay. I'm sure you'll figure it out, guys, if you use this blueprint.
yeah, you'll be fine.
All right, let's dive into the coaster. What do we have here today? We have a launched Copperhead Strike. Here's a look at the stats. Do we have any train swaps on this guy? Rising Raptor. Wait, that's the song. We didn't have songs on the last one, so oh, I guess you can't swap this one out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Number of versions 4, airtime count 5 with 3 seconds. Pretty good. Green across the board. Max speed 60 miles an hour. This should be a doozy. This is looking really nice. Let's give it a go and take a closer look after. Oh, should we do this one at night or day? I think nighttime.
Yeah, nighttime.
Freaking guacamole. Somebody make this man a legend. Who's in charge around here? Tell the dude in charge. Someone needs to make this guy legend. Holy moly. Holy Toledos.
Detail.
That was not a coaster. That was an experience.
Yep.
Wow. This was my favorite part. We're coming up so fast. I literally felt like that thing was jumping us.
Right? Yeah. It's like the moment. It's just
the angle of that. Wow, Darks. Probably my favorite creation from you so far. I mean, this was up there with, I want to say like Riddler Revenge. With the likes of the legends. Definitely legendary work. All those triggered events, the music. I mean, look at this. Let's just speed this up a bit. Watch the boom, oil. I mean, wow. That is incredible, and the music went so well with it.
Yeah, dude.
That was just action-packed. It's something straight out of Mad Max.
Yeah, just looking around everywhere. Every scene is a new thing, full of detail, and just don't want it to stop.
Yeah, that's legendary work. Absolutely amazing. I mean, look at all the pipes and stuff, like custom supports. There's like custom supports have bent. Like these are actually like the custom coaster supports, but he's wrapped them almost like oil pipes holding the thing together, twisting it around it. I mean, holy guacamole. I want to, I'm out of it. Johnny needs sleep, everyone. Hopefully the video turns out okay today. It's a little bit of a crazy one. I'm gonna have to figure out my life problems tomorrow.
It's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
You're not supposed to let them know that. Like,
oops.
Everyone's gonna get worried again.
Nah, you're fine.
I'll see you guys in 4 months. Bye now. Kidding. All right. Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, this building feels a little bit like German or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think he spent so much time detailing the rest and the rock work that the building, especially that side, just had to be like this. He just didn't have any more pieces left.
No, I guess my thought was I would have rather seen it look like a crack shack instead of using these panels. Like use the wooden panels, right? It just feels a little bit like strange. That would be my only feedback here. Is it doesn't feel like it belongs in this environment, right?
Yeah, or maybe a different color to change it up a bit.
But it does pop, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. And you made your own sign.
Look at that. I love
Did
these.
he make that motorbike himself, the quad?
I don't know, but that is freaking amazing.
cool.
How many pieces is that? 460?
You have like 4 or 5 in there?
Are you kidding me? Oh, they're all grouped. Okay,
okay.
460 between the 3 of them. I was gonna say, I was adding it up in my head. That's like half your part count. How did you build all this with that? So okay, that makes more sense. I think it's worth it though. Like that added. I mean, maybe you didn't need the one here, but I guess it does make sense because if you're coming in, you get a tease of it here, and then it's the kind of the hero. I think this one is the one I would get rid of if I were looking for part count. But looks like you did just fine. I mean, I'm not seeing anything here where I'm like, oh, if you had an extra piece, right? I say, how many pieces is this?
Must be 4K.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You made every single part count, and that's what masters do. Darks, man, coming strong on this one here today. Did you guys love it as much as we did? Leave your thoughts down below. What would you change? What did you like about it? And same with all the other 3 creations here today. Leave your feedback for the creators, especially on this one, because I did a terrible job at that today. But we're trying here, guys.
A rough night, guys.
It's a rough night. It's been stressful, and we're just like, okay, we got to get this one out here.
I like that as well. Sorry to get back to it, but
Yeah.
he put down the stars, like the star field.
Oh.
In the pot.
I think that was to make it like the oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked really cool. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. This is a phenomenal creation. Absolutely amazing. Good googly moogly. Great stuff. The other creations were really amazing too. So good job, everyone. Kuhn, I'm not going to say the name, Exumbum, and Dark Z in these post-apocalyptic coaster creations, which we are now officially out of. So if you guys are if you're inspired by this, if you feel like the knack of creating some post-apocalyptic stuff, definitely get your blueprints in, and you're pretty much guaranteed feature the next time we pick this theme, all right? Because we don't have any. We need three for a bundle. Boom. All right, well, any final thoughts here today, Zelly?
No, just really glad I'm here, and thanks for giving me a bit of an introduction, and I'm really looking forward to making some videos.
Yeah, give Zell a warm welcome, and I'm sure you guys are going to like what he has to do in his upcoming episode this Sunday, I want to say. Something like that.
Yeah, Sunday.
Cool. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check us out on Discord. And if you want to get Spotlight priority, check out my Patreon page. Links are down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
Bye now.
All right, everyone, that's going to do us.
Who's gonna do me?
Who's going to do
Who's gonna do us? What did you say?
Who's going to do us?
Cut that out. What I said. Who's gonna do me?
Who's going to do you?
I want to say us, but I said me. Who's gonna do me? Do me, do me. Who's gonna do us? Who's gonna do me? Do me, do me. Do me, do me. Cut that out.